Hey YouTube, it's Mr. North 14, and today we're doing a review on the HP02 by Dyson, the hot and cold fan. As you can see, it's operating. I have it in heat mode. Yes, we are in the middle of summer, and I do have my air conditioner on, but the issue is I'm down in the basement. And what I got this for was basically to clean the air in the basement because it is the basement, and also because the basement is the coldest part of the house. In the summertime, I wanted to have this heater so that I could regulate the temperature in the basement. Okay, so when the air is on, it might be 75 upstairs, but it's probably about 72, 73 down in the basement. So it's really cold. So right now, I have this on 75, and it's pretty much warming up 1,500 square feet of basement. So that tells you exactly how much heat this thing can shoot out and cover. But first we're going to go over the basics with this, and I'm going to tell you why I feel that this is a great fan, especially because it is a hot and cold fan. Plus, it is an air purifier. So like I said, I bought this so that in my basement it could cycle and clean some of that air since we are in the basement. So first I want to start out and show you the unit itself. As you can see, it's not very tall. Pretty much have to place it on something. You know, it is Wi-Fi enabled, which is great. That means you can control it from an app in your phone. Besides controlling it from an app in your phone, you can control it, like I said, from this little unit right here. So as you can see, it has, we're going to go from left to right, then we're going to go down left from right, and just keep doing that, okay? So you have a power button, on and off. You have a cooling mode that shows you that it's in fan mode, cooling the place. Okay, now you have the two dots on the left here, one bigger, one smaller. That's basically airflow speed control. So this unit goes from 0 to 10 and basically airflow. So that's how powerful the unit blows out air. Okay, then we have the thermostat control. That's basically what it's in now. As you can see, it's about 75 degrees. We'll zoom on that later so I can show you the particulars of how the screen face on the actual unit looks. Okay, so we're going down again to the left. That's auto mode. And what auto mode is basically a smart mode that they added to this, that you put it on it and it basically cleans the air and runs the unit. When the air quality goes bad, it'll turn on and clean the air as well as blow clean air throughout your home, either hot or cold. Okay, let's go over again here. That's the oscillation on and off. Basically what that does is just as it moves in from 180 degrees from left to right. Okay, that's all that is. Back down here we have focus mode, and that's where it just focuses a stream of air in a particular direction. Then you got diffuse mode, it just spreads that out, that air out. Then you got sleep timer, where you can turn it off in 2 hours, 3 hours. And then you have night mode, where you know it's going to be working on night mode and basically doing everything and giving you light and all that other stuff. Okay. Also, this remote attaches to the unit via magnet at the top of the unit. Can't see that now, but it just attaches so that you never lose your remote. Okay, and like I said, I can turn the temperature up. We're gonna zoom on that real quick so that you can see here. Give me a second. Okay, so as I'm going to turn it back up to 75. As you can see, it's back up to 75. And if you notice, there's an A and an internet little symbol there. That shows you that it's 75 degrees, it's internet enabled, and the A is for air quality. So right now it's white. So it's saying, okay, the particles in the air are not clean. The unit is going to clean the unit, and then that is going to turn to green. Okay, that little A on the bottom underneath there, it's going to turn to green. And that's a great thing to let you know that the air quality is clean, or you could just look in the app and it'll tell you if everything is clean. And we'll get a look at the app a little bit later. Okay, so as you can see from the unit here, it's working. It's on heat mode. I can turn it to air mode, and as you can see, it's still in auto. So it's saying, hey, at this time, the fan speed is about 3. And I told you this fan speed can go from 0 to 10. So it's saying, okay, the air quality is bad. I'm going to blow the fan and put out clean air on about a level of 3. At the same time, the air purifier is working. Okay, so as you can see, it's really nice. It's a compact unit. It'll fit anywhere, any room. And like I said, in the basement, I have 1,500 square feet, and basically every room in the house benefits from the heat of this unit. So I'm not saying it cover 1,500 feet. I'm just saying that that's what it is down in my basement, and my whole basement is at a temperature of 75 because of this. And it's comfortable instead of how it used to be freezing, that you pretty much had to wear heavy clothes if you came down in the basement. So that's a plus with this unit, okay? So that's pretty much the remote and everything. This is pretty much the unit here. As you can see, it's sleek, it's well designed. It's a Dyson product. I'm not particularly impressed with Dyson products because I've owned Dyson products, especially their V6 bathroom, which would not pick up dirt. It basically shot it and scattered it around. Bad design flaw. Okay, so I got this unit. I said I'm not going to get a brand new one because they have an HPO4, a 6, a 9, and these things do tremendous things and are on all the time and just work, incredibly well. So I said, let me get me a refurbished model, see if I like it, and upgrade in the future to a more sophisticated model. But I'm going to tell you, I really enjoy this model. I really enjoy it. It works like it's supposed to. It does heat. It cools the house. It cools my 1,500 square feet basement. I don't know how it will do upstairs, but my basement is real compact, and the rooms are together, so the heat flows into the other rooms naturally. Like right now, I would normally be freezing in the summer down here, but now it's nice, comfortable, 75 degrees in my basement. Perfect. Okay, so like I said, that's some of the features onto this thing. The coolest feature, like I said, is the auto mode. It basically runs by itself. It's the most boringest mode I've ever had on any Wi-Fi enabled appliance, but it works and it does its job. It cleans the air and it keeps whatever temperature you set for it to keep. If it's on heat mode or you just want it to cool or something like that, you'll have to, it works both ways. So this is it right now. We're going to go into the app. Like I said, the app is not really exciting. It just tells you a little more than what the actual unit, as you can see here, does. Okay, YouTube, this is the actual app I told you we'd be looking at. And as you can see, this is how the app looks. It tells you that, where I'm from. It tells you the moderate temperature. It tells you the humidity and everything. And if you scroll up like here, it tells you the air quality. Now the unit has a on and off feature. So like if it's been on too long in heat mode, it'll shut itself off. So it shut itself off. And so I don't really have the air quality things, but I can go probably back in the past and see. So if we go back to Saturday, it shows you that it was out of sync, around 4, and then probably around 8, the unit turned on and got the air quality back within the acceptable target, and then again around 8 p.m. the air quality changed again, and it got the turn back on and cleaned the air and got it back, during the nighttime, early morning, got the air quality within target. And then as you can see here, from Monday on, it's been keeping everything within target until it shed itself off because it was in heat mode, keeping everything at 75. And like I said, that's just a safety feature that the unit turns itself off, and I appreciate having that, because if I forget to turn it on and I go on vacation or I go somewhere for a few days, I know that the unit is going to turn itself off for safety reasons. Okay, so that's that part of the app there. Let's go back into the app again. As you can see, when you turn it on, it tells you how your area is doing, and it tells you where the actual unit is. You know, it's saying it's good, it's 73 in the house, you got humidity of 55, and then you can push up on it, and then it'll tell you the air quality like I just showed you, okay? So here, you have a picture of the actual remote. Okay, you touch that remote like I just did, and as you can see, the auto mode, the cooling mode that I explained, the on and off, the auto mode. Once you hit auto here like that, then it's in auto mode. As it says, everything says auto. You can take it out of auto, then you get manual, and that's when you can pretty much, like I told you, it goes from 0 to 10. So it's blowing air out. At 10, it's on cool mode. I can go back to 75 temperature, whatever temperature you set. If you set it for 80, 75, the heater, it'll stay there, and when you turn it on, it'll always be there, and then you can enter auto mode again. As you can see, I just did. Now it's going to stay at auto mode for probably a day or two, and then it's going to shut off because of that feature we just talked about. Then you have the off mode, which is here. It'll tell you you can turn it off in 6 hours or anything like that. That's the timer mode. Okay, or you can just turn it off by the on and off button. Okay, that's timer mode. Then you got oscillation mode. What's going to happen there is just the fan is going to move to left to right, 180 degrees. Okay, then you got night mode, which is, you know, just the mode that they put on there to help you out. And then you got diffuse mode, where it's just going to blow air in a wider pattern. But that's just to show you how the remote features. I already explained them to you. You can also control auto and the temperature right here on the home screen, or you can turn it off. You can go up here to the right, my account, help and support, live chat if you need to get with somebody to help you fix things, and explore Dyson technology as it's taking you to the website so that you can learn more about their products. Okay, you got a settings over here. This is where you can look into your machine settings, and as you can see, you get your numbers, and then it tells you the actual the life of your filter. So I'm at 79%. They say these things last 12 months. We'll see how long it'll last, because it's all about usage. And I pretty much have my unit on whenever I'm down here, and that's mostly every day. Okay, so as you can just see, it's just tells you where you are, things like that. You can buy a filter online, or you can go to Amazon. They say use their filter, but we'll see if that's true as well when it comes down to it. I've seen the filters. Some can range as low as $30-some to as cheap as $20 to $16. Okay, if you want to get it from Dyson, it's going to be more in the $30 range. Okay, but if you want to get a cheap Amazon knockoff that supposedly does the same thing, it's going to be around $16 to $20. So the filters are affordable and replaceable. I got it here on auto update software so that it updates by itself. It doesn't need my permission. And so that takes you into settings. You can schedule. You can set the machine on the schedule. I don't really do that. I just turn it on when I need it, or I'm in the basement, or I just leave it on and it stays on until that safety feature cuts on and turns it off. Okay, then you got a manual in here, and then you can click on voice control, and you can use Alexa or Google Voice. And then you have parts and accessories, just in case anything break on the unit or you need to order it. That's where you get it from. Okay, folks, that's pretty much it about the Dyson HPO2 hot and cold isolating fan with also an air purifier attached. So this is really a 3-in-1 machine. It's a fan, it's a heater, and it's an air purifier. And I have to say it's one of the best air purifiers I've used, for the simple fact that it tells you exactly how it's cleaning any area that it's in. And it gives you an update, so that you can see over the days how your air quality is in your house. And in the day of COVID-19, a lot of people want air purifiers, as well as plants can do the same. Some plants can do the same thing. So I have a mixture of things in my house, from spider plants to this unit here that I have cleaning and filtering the air. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Like I said, I really love this unit. I think it does everything that it's supposed to do. It's a refurbished model that I got from Amazon for $275. I would say, if you're not sure about purchasing a Dyson product, because they are rather expensive, to get you a refurbished one and take a shot and see if you like it. Like I said, I got this refurbished one. It works totally fine, and it was at a good price. And like I said, this lets me know that if I do buy another one of these HP Zeros, 2, 4, 6, or 9, and get a newer updated model, that I know I like it. I know I like what it does, and that I'm not worried about the money I spend on this unit. So, like I said, I'm giving this thing a 4.5 out of 5. I really like it. I hope you guys get this thing and feel the same way. This is Mr. North 14. Peace out.